the stimulation that's going on. It's not only food, it's bad enough there's stimulants in the food, but also from the electricity. You got to read a book called Lights Out. You have no idea about how the electricity has a negative impact on our life, because yeah, if you're driving, you need headlights, but if you're at home all night with these lights on, keeping you up all throughout the night, it is affecting your health. The most common disease out there today, from a physical standpoint, is adrenal fatigue. You want to call it chronic fatigue, you want to call it being burnt out, whatever you want, but people are just stimulating themselves so much. They're having trouble falling asleep, their hormones are getting burnt out, they have adrenal fatigue, and it is so common today, and it's happening younger and younger to so many people out there. So between the stimulants in the food, the stimulants from the electricity, the stimulants from the television, and all this other thing, people are just walking around. They got all these Walkmans, these blueberries, these blackberries, these computers, and everything. They can never find time to relax. They're going all day, all night, and then they're eating late at night and later at night, and then they wonder why they're sick, even if they're on a raw food diet. We have to see, because we've gotten away from the way it should be done. There's so many people in the raw food world saying it should be done this way, that way, that way. Whatever way you decide to do it, stop eating when it's dark outside. Of course, people will say, well, I can't. I first get home from work late at night and so on. Well, then take a late lunch, and then that's it. Then maybe when you get home, you could do some more productive things with your time instead of going running to the table and eat. Some people say, well, that's when my family gets together and we all discuss things around the table. Well, you can still sit around the table and discuss things, and you'll have a better discussion if you don't have food flying out of your mouth. And then other people say, well, you know, I have to eat all day because I have diabetes or hypoglycemia. I got to keep my blood sugar stabilized and everything else. Don't treat and cause, you know, the same problem. Don't add to it. If you stop eating so much and stop eating the wrong foods to begin with, maybe you won't have to worry about those things. You know, so we've got all these different excuses and everything else, but remember what I said about habits and addictions. Everyone can make this happen, and everyone can do this, and you'll see for yourself. Okay. The dog's barking at all the cooked food that are walking. It's a horse?